call upon the spirit of Isis to guide us through this reading. Welcome you all. This reading is for Aquarius Collective, transitioning from 8x8 portal to 9x9 portal. I've got the Isis Oracle deck. I specifically ordered for this deck because I've been seeing scarab beetle for the past few weeks. I think I'll go with this. The card for Aquarius Collective is Divine Sunchild. As you can see, there is eagle or falcon. Yeah, blessings of the sun falcon. And there is a man's face within the sun. And this looks like for the crown chakra. If you can see that this chakra is above this woman's head. It is something to do with the divine masculine part within us for the Aquarius Collective. Okay. I'm going to read what is for the Divine Sunchild. Horus, the divine sunchild of Isis and Osiris, was born out of impossible circumstances through the great devotion of his mother, Isis, and her loving determination to heal her husband and bring him back to life, to eventually become the king of Egypt, defeating dark forces that would seek to destroy him and all that he loved with great triumph. It is a story of the divine hero of Egypt. It is also a metaphor for our inner world. Our divine feminine must stay true to her values of love, healing, and the triumph of creativity over destruction born of fear and hate. She must never give up her belief in her ideals. Our divine feminine is our body, whether man or woman, our inner values and the ideals that make our hearts beat stronger and feel right within our belly. With such love for her inner divine masculine, she never gives up on her belief in him either, and in her desire for the togetherness. It leads to his healing, even if he has been lost, fragmented, and thought dead. So this seems to be a reading for the divine feminine and divine masculine for the Aquarius Collective. So it says, finally, as a divine feminine and masculine unite within our bodies, a new golden consciousness is born. This is the sun child Horus. So when with an eye that is the moon and an eye that is the sun, representing the perfect balance of masculine and feminine in harmony with each other. This oracle of the sun falcon can also indicate a new and life-changing opportunity on its way to you. When your heart sings, say yes. Do not give up until you have your success. The sun will shine on you, you will succeed. There is a ritual and there is an incantation to the sun falcon. Okay, now I'm going to see what the steps that Aquarius Collective needs to take. for this. The world. Judgment. The sun. Wow. The moon. Wow. I cannot. I cannot do it. I mean, I cannot make this up. As you guys can see, there is a spider that's going on from there. Wow, wow. So we have the world, the judgment card, the sun, and the moon, which is in perfect balance here. If you see the world card, generally the world signifies the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. If you see the judgment, if you see the judgment card, there is a door between two pyramids, and there is sun and what is this? Is it moon? Sun and moon? And there seems to be a mirror or a glass through which we are looking at the path towards this door. The sun. The sun card here looks like, wow, see, there are two pyramids here, there's two pyramids here. She's looking at towards the moon, whereas in the world card, she's sitting in silence, in meditation between two hills. Just like we have to find the midway between, if we are let's say swinging between extremes, or if you say our emotions are swinging between two ends of the spectrum, we need to come back to our balance. Sit back and observe. Be the observer. Be the observer to yourself of what is happening within you. Take yourself out of the equation. Look from a different perspective. If you're looking pretty closely now, if you see here and here, this girl is like sitting far off from the pyramids. She's getting a different perspective of what is happening within her. And if you can see here, there is no reflection in this. Whereas you can see the pyramid's reflection over here under the moon. And this moon, if you can see, there is a crescent embedded within the full moon. And today we are about 4 or 5 days from the 8/8 portal. So just like a falcon which looks up from the sky, don't look at your emotions or problems, what you're facing right now, too closely. Step back. Step back from them. Be in your equilibrium. Think about it. Think from a third person's perspective as to how to achieve the equilibrium. The path would be eliminated.